Right, big dogs, first meal of the day. It's not a very exciting one, but it gets the job done. Usually I'll have my first meal hours and hours ago. But like I said, Sundays I like just going slow. Appetite's still really good. I'm not going to struggle to get the meals in. Yes, you're better to split them up. But I'm fucking done in and I want to go a little bit slower, right? So I'm going to go a wee bit slower. I'm behind on meals today, but I'll fucking catch up. Get off my dick. First meal, 220 grams of turkey breast, 50 grams of avocado, and 100 grams of vegetables. Personally, my preference of veggies right now is going to be lettuce and tomato. I can't really tolerate that much. The go-tos for me, like I said, is going to be lettuce, tomato, probably onion, courgette. I do not deviate with that. This year has been an absolute pain in my ass, quite literally, regarding my stomach and stomach health. I'm in a fantastic position after a while. A lot of back and forth when my GI's fine. Still flares up every now and again. For example, yesterday I went out for a meal for Mum's birthday. Went to the Shoom. If you've not been to the Shoom, fucking yeah, man, banging Indian food. Hiccups galore, acid reflux towards the end of the day. Last night, I don't know if it's in relation to the food or the states of my gut, but again, I was sick in the middle of the night, a little bit pissy ass in the middle of the night. Things you bloody love. I'm sorry as well, because I know a lot of people enjoy or like to sit down and watch these full day of eatings among some food, and here's me just telling you about my toilet habits as I'm about to commence scene. Anyway, carb-free meal to start the day. I love it. I just don't get any horrible crashes with regards to insulin. I feel productive, all right? And my most productive opportunities upon wake regarding client work. So yeah, gonna get that in. I will add a little bit of light salad cream. This is like an off-season essential. You can't be using this shit in prep, right? But in the off-season, you got a bit more wiggle room. I'm fine with a little bit of this. I'm fine with a little bit of peri-peri. Just don't, base your meal on that or around that, right? You need having peri-peri with avocado and lettuce, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna get this in me just now. Sipping my big old gallon. Shout out Pit Stop, Taylor 10. Appreciate I didn't run you through my daily intake today. So today's gonna be a training day. Regards to training and rest days, I am always running a carb-free breakfast just now. Again, I just feel better for it. Now, the second meal that I have is going to be time dependent. I'm about to start Sir Jack Payton's plan. He'll get that across in the next few hours. So depending on timeline, how long it takes me to generate the plan, I either like to have one more meal before I train, or I like to have two more meals before I train. So you'll either see me loading up my pre-workout oats, or you'll see me load up a rice and bassa meal. We'll see. Just time independent, man. Sunday, again, I just go with the flow, man. I ain't rushing, man. It's the only day of the week where I literally can just back off and go slow, and it's so important. So important. Anyway, intake-wise, 3,800 calories today. It's going to be 300 grams of protein, 54 grams of fat, 520 grams of carbs. This isn't hard for me to get in. I can get it in. Now, I have the appetite of a bikini queen to an extent. But this should go in absolutely fine just now. I usually start to see a little bit of bite back around the 5,000 calorie mark. Based on what I'm seeing just now and where I'm at, I've probably got about another 3 to 4 intake adjustments until we're anywhere near 5,000. We usually be moving around 10% increments. So if I'm at 3,800, the next adjustment will take me up to about 42. The change after that is 46. And the change after that around the 5,000 mark. All going to plan. It just depends on how the body develops, adapts, and the needs at present. Now, as discussed when we get Jack sorted, in terms of like what I do with a new start, we jump in a call, make sure it's the right fit. It's important that I bring on the right people. So important, man. So important. I care so much about my athletes. But ultimately, I can't be the individual that drags them over the line, right? I want to be that person that matches their energy, matches them and pushes them over instead of person that has to drag them. Now, like I was saying, in terms of the setup, I'll always jump on a call. I'll get a beautiful questionnaire sent across that's ram-packed full of productive information. The same with their visuals. When I'm on the call, it's really informal. I just figure out what they're about, what they like, what they don't like, and I lean into that. There's kind of two camps of coaching, or coaches. Coach one is like, you're going to shut the fuck up and do exactly what I tell you to do. And hey, that works for the right person. Or you can have that, middle of the road stance whereby you're going to be the primary dictator of decision making, but you're also going to lean into what they say. And personally speaking, I always seem to get the greatest return on investment through having that synergistic relationship, that meet in the middle, right? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So like I was saying, man, I'll get this plan over, I'll look at the physique, I'll go through a strength, weakness, opportunity, strength, weakness, opportunity, threat kind of analysis. That was something with business, studying business at Stanley taught me, as like a SWOT analysis. I just apply that to everything and anything. Like, what is he good at? What is he shit at? What are the opportunities, and where can this go wrong? Typically the limitations is going to be like injury based or psychological based, right? But when it comes to opportunities, that's going to be things like, where is the biggest opportunity to develop the physique? What can we do here to bring forth this and this and this? And then if you implement that model, before you know it, mate, the plan just generates itself. I will always run 2 drafts. So what I'll do today is I'll get this done before I go and train. I'll come back home, I'll read over it, and then I'll send the plan over. And again, like I find that when I'm really locked in, little things can sometimes elude me. Hence why I'll always run that secondary reference point. I'm not a fan of copy and paste, man. I know a lot of coaches in this industry will copy and paste and say they won't. You can't be doing that, especially with the higher quality of athletes that you get. I've worked with a coach before and I've received a cookie cutter plan, mate, and I was not happy at all. Spent a lot of money. And I know how it feels to be mugged off. Quality over quantity, always, motherfuckers. So anyway, I'm going to get stuck into Jack's plan, and I will speak to you soon. Time for meal number 2 is really the pre-workout meal. Now usually I'd like to give, at least a few hours between meals, but it's been about an hour and a half. I've concluded the new starts plan. I'm going to be able to go and smash a meal just now, and I'll walk you through that now. I have been having oats pre-workout. When my stomach was getting a little bit funky, mate, I just removed anything artificial. So I've got very little intake in my diet that's processed, because my stomach just prefers that. So instead of going for cream of rice is like just blasted, like blitzed rice, right? So it's all the fucking shit they add to it. That's where your stomach can go wrong. And I just fancy a bit of oats. A good alternative, if you can't get on with these, rice base needs to be your source of carb. Rice flakes, mate. Bro, I'm gonna fucking delt pump with this. Holy shit! I'm having feckin' oats, bro. 120 grams. I've got 20 grams of dark chocolate that I'll go and get. 100 grams of berries. In the off season, mate, I don't fucking measure it these days. I just pour it in. Something is better than nothing. It's useful right now if I'm hungry towards the end of the day. If I need a little bit more berries, I'll just fire them in. I'm really not too stressed about that now. I've been bodybuilding for fucking years, mate. So the years of me, being super fucking specific, 110%, that's me on prep. Whereas in the off season, man, I'm not fucking arsed about chucking some berries. Ooh, I've added an extra 3 grams of carbohydrates. Fuck. Like, calm your fucking tits, man. I used to stress about that sort of stuff. But now, bro, I'm just cool as a cucumber, man. Right, so anyway, fucking bellish with the berries. I'll put a bit of whey in. It's going to be 60 grams of whey. And yeah, I'll show you when it's finalised, because right now it just looks like a fucking pile of mud. And I use water. So I just pour boiling water in it. Double the water to the grammage of oats. And I'll put in 12 cranks of salt into that, which is about 2.5 grams of salt. The oats have set. Dark chocolates melted very nicely. I'm going to just sprinkle on some fucking berries, bro. I like a mix. Bosh. Why? Because no reason. Oh, that's the worst. Look at that, man. A big old fucking chunk of berries. Looks like one of my dog's shits. And berries. Awesome. Love that. Anywho, I'm going to put some 6 grams of whey paste on it. See, if you call it a whey drip, anyone who was born past 2000, or past 2000s, definitely calls it a whey drip. Y'all are gay. It's Wesley Visser that started that, isn't it? And everyone's calling it a whey drip. Whey paste is already very cringy. Whey drip. I am going to sit my arse on the sofa and watch something, and then after that I'm going to play a little bit of Skate 3 or Skate 4 or Skate. Bosh, mate, I've been playing that past couple of days. It's fucking awesome, man. It's just a game you can jump on and just, I don't know, flop out. If anyone wants to fucking jam with me, bro, hit me up, man. Come on, the boys. Right, I'm gonna sit my ass down. And yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys me sitting down on the sofa, but just visualise it and visualise me eating that. It looks like a bit of a monstrosity, to be fair. Hold on. Oh, Bosh. Keyman. Pre-arms or pre-workout kind of like supplement setup. Give you guys a wee rundown of what I'm doing. So today's arms, it is 3:30. So I'm not going to go out like any heavier in the stims or anything. I actually had a coffee this morning when I was out with Joe, and then I had a coffee like half an hour ago, just a double espresso. So no stims shall be harmed in the making of today's session. I'm going to go heavy on the motherfucking blood flow shit. So this year's Apex, again, I'm bumming these guys. But this is muscle juice. What an absolute horrible name for a product, muscle juice. But it's an absolute belter. Fantastic essential amino panel, but also plenty of electrolytes. Bro, I'm going to be electrolyted out my fucking nuts. You can never be too hydrated though, can you? Across the day as well, from like a sodium perspective, I do like 2 gram a meal, so about 10 grams of salt a day, but I probably get an extra couple just with chucking all this stuff in here, man. So yeah, 1 scoop, Bosh. What I like about this is I notice a lot of the kind of hydration blends, the Aquamin, it's like a patented hydration supplement, and that makes a huge difference. Now this is the Apex Pump. There's something called like cocoa butyra. I've seen it in some fat burners, and holy shit, mate! So when you're training, you get like this like kind of cold sweat every now and again. But the pump is wild though. You need to drink so much water with it though. If you've not drank a lot of water, it's gonna dehydrate the absolute shit out of you. There's a hell of a lot of glycerol in there. So yeah. Right, a bit of glutamine as well. I've already got glutamine in that kind of like essential drink in the morning, man, but I do try and take like 30 grams of this a day, so I'll do the 10 gram in the morning, 2 heaping scoops there, which will be about another 15, so it's like 25 grams. But hey, the more we can take the better, and it's so important that with this one, you put in a shed load of water, otherwise, yeah, you're going to have a cotton mouth all session, and the pump will be shite. I'm also going to be putting in a mil of Turbo Soul from, I don't know if is it Turbo Soul Amino King? I don't know. But it's just, yeah, another kind of like form of pump. So yeah, I'll see you guys after. I don't think I'm going to take this to the gym. Probably not. It's going to just be about food today. I've got my meal at the ready for after. Here's the rice is in the rice cooker at the ready. I'll just come back and chuck my bass in. It only takes like 10 minutes in the air fryer. And then I have some dates with that. And yes, that's, oh fuck. That's the wife's chicken. Fucking heaps, mate, because she's a fucking bodybuilder. She's got a big old dick. So, post-workout meal is a go. Trained arms. Can't confirm the pump was a nasty one. Come on the fucking body. Kumbaya, my lord. Anyway, I'm making my post-workout meal. Earlier on, I managed to get my rice all prepped. Oops, so daisies, come on down. Ready to go, so half of this will be consumed just now. Got my lettuce at the ready. 45 grams of dates. Un tomato. And then I have, oops, basil getting prepped. So yeah, that is Taylor Johnson's post-workout scran. Exciting, digests super well. You know, great form of carbohydrates. We got some fructose. We got some fibre. It's a good time. This, boys, is the key to good digestion. Get yourself a good high quality probiotic. I would always recommend investing in a higher quality product as well. You know how you've got like tiers of product, right? You've got like Aldi, value, dog shit. Then it kind of works up, right? No, this isn't like the world's most bougie sauerkraut before people jump the gun. Not even that well for myself. But it's just, yeah, this was one you get from M&S. Bro, fuck get it in M&S, right? See if you can get it in Morrison's. That's where you want to get it. Bro, you can get two. For this, two big ones for the same price as like one of the wee ones. Idiots! Trained arms. My arms are dog shit. Do you look pumped up? No. Take that down. Oh, this one's not too bad. So the light's hitting up. So I always wonder, like, see when I wear this no juice t-shirt, is it obvious that I am natural? Right? You know, I'm just wondering. There are people that look at me and say, oh, no juice. That guy's honest. What? Meal numero cuatro. Incoming. 130 rice. 220 turkey. A handful of veg. 30 grams of avo. I obviously measure the shit that counts, guys. Come on. Oops. Here we go. Bosh. We got the Tommies. We got the avo. We got the lettuce. We got the sauerkraut, and then we got the rice. And then this is. Oh fucking hell, man! It's annoying, this bloody thing. I wish it went straight down. That's like my beef and my rice. Fucking get that fan off, man. Jesus Christ. Not my beef and my rice, my turkey and my rice. Anywho, the old I was a bit numped earlier on and forgot to go to the shops to pick up some oats and some jam. I'm supposed to be having 15 grams of jam post-workout. So that's why I had 45 grams of dates, like 2 grams of carb over. If not, I won't believe it, like 1.1 gram carb over if I didn't have any jam. But fucking Uber Eats, Just Eat to the fucking rescue. Realistically, anywhere you are these days, if you're running low on stock, there's no reason you can't make a wee order. You know, with that meal there, like I don't like eating my food when it's piping up. So what I'll do is I'll let that food sit. Let the food sit, and go shower, come back, eat it. It's easy with food. Like just fucking order it, go wash your baz, come back, and it's delivered. Kilo of rice. 1 kilo of oats. 2 kilo of oats. Yes! Fucking ace, man. Bon maman jam. Strawberry conserve. You gotta get the strawberry one. If you get the raspberry one, dude, way too fucking sour. I usually am a man of raspberry, but I kinda wanna try like the apricot one or something. That would be quite nice. But anyway, I do put this in with that meal. Mate, I'm the arse having, you know, fish with jam, and I really don't care. The only one that I know is disgusting, is from experience, is jam with prawns, right? See, because I've been travelling like fuck, I've like cracked the code of staying on plant and travelling. Just hella prawns, hella wheat rice cakes, bosh, piece of piss, dark chocolate, easy. But that, you know, I've had cream of rice with salmon before and fucking honey, and it's been down a treat, and I'd still probably eat it now. But for some reason, the only thing that made my stomach turn was prawns, jam, lettuce, and avocado. Who would have thought that's a disgusting combination? Anyway, oh fuck off, man. This has been looking great. Don't own a house, guys. All you do is you put money into it and clean. Or your missus cleans. Well, I clean. Joanna would disagree, but I do. Anyway, I'm going to go shower. And then you'll probably see me for my last meal, which is going to be an absolute ripper. And that's exactly why I ordered my oats, because you'll see, mate. Use is my favourite part of the day. Bosh. Back for the final meal. Joy, it's fine. Just fucking play it, bro. Alright, okay. We have been watching Charlie Sheen's documentary on Netflix. I struggle to lock in and enjoy a series, especially because we only really have like an hour a night to sit and watch something. And I've been really enjoying that. The guy's a fucking nutcase. Anywho, last meal. This is a favourite meal of the day. I can literally eat this 5 times a day, easy. Right, so 150 grams of oats, 60 grams of whey. I crack 1 whole egg and I put about 10 grams of baking powder in here. Now, I am supposed to have 40 grams between nut butter and dark chocolate. But
I sack off the nut butter and I just do 20 gram of dark chocolate because I'm adding an egg. I can do it without it, but again, it's nicer. I do need to add a little bit of either almond milk, coconut milk. Well, it's either almond or coconut milk I'll put in it. If I'm putting in 250, if I'm putting in collectively 200 like dry weight stuff, I find that I get a good consistency with 250 ml. So yeah, if any smart pants out there want to work out that ratio, fucking go for it. You need to be quite quick when you're prepping this because it kind of goes like quite thick pretty soon, and it's an absolute nightmare to clear. Bosh, 260. This is the current oat milk in rotation. Joanna gave me a hard time the other day. She was like, you know, for gravitating the one that wasn't on offer. I ain't paying, £3.50 for oat milk. This was on offer. Anyhow. I'm going to chuck this in NutriBullet, blend it for 30 seconds, and then I'll see you after that, boys. What I quite like to do is get my berries. Hopefully you can see where I'm going with this one. Now it's really important you mix the berries through, otherwise they all stick together. And yeah, you're gonna have a big old cluster of blueberries in your oat pancake. Did I specify that I was making an oat pancake here? I don't know if I did. I'm not very good at this, as you can tell. Right, so that's that fucking done there, bosh. Now, shout to Blair and Chris for the Ninja non-stick pans. Fantastic. I wish I'd slap a load of butter in the pan. That would give me a shit ton of heartburn actually, so I can't do that. A little bit of olive oil. A few sprays on that bish. Oh, idiot man. Look at this. This was supposed to be to dab that. This is the good kitchen roll as well, man. Fuck. So anyway, a little splash there. Get the heat fucking right up in the heat there, bro. Then you go in with this. Hopefully y'all can see this shit. Probably not. And now I'll show you guys the end product. What I do is, when this is all done, or when they start to see like bubbles coming through, I flip it over, right? And then I get this. I break it up and put it over it, and everyone's like, oh bro, it's 52%. Yeah, I fucking know it's 52%, mate. Allow me to like my dark chocolate, right? The calories are the fucking same, fats, carbs different, suck a dick. This is good. I'm just gonna wrap the video up here. I don't know if I should have included more of me eating. Probably need more like B-roll, like in between bits and bobs. But hey, wheels be churning, boys. I'm absolutely knackered. Right, so pancake has just been flipped. It's looking fucking lovely, boys. I'll tell you that. Look at this thing, bosh. So this side here, dark chocolate. This side here, 30 grams of Mamon strawberry. This is a good one. Like I said, I want to try the apricot. They've got quite a lot of, like fancy spreads. We've got a hazelnut one, caramel biscuit one, a lemon curd one that's apparently banging. I've never tried them. I'll always see them in the shop and I always like fantasize about them, but I never get them. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but I just get the same shit all the time, and if I go off plan I feel like a dickhead. So hey, you're better just sticking to the plan. Right gang, I'm gonna log off for the night. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's been a bit guff, right? It can only get fucking better. We'll get this in me. Get to Kip. Tomorrow's Monday. Rest day tomorrow. Fuck, I might just film again. I might just film again. Just to get more practice in. Fuck it. Peace.